This is about frequency charts and histograms. So the scenario we're looking at with this, we've got a cherry orchard with 30 trees, and the heights are given here in inches. Our task will be to make a frequency table with 6 intervals and to organize those heights. Then we're going to construct the histogram using the data and answer the question, which range of heights occurs more frequently and less frequently. So let's look at A first. So to be able to create a frequency table with 6 intervals, we need to know the range. So to get the range, remember it's the larger value minus the smaller value. And then because 6 intervals has been chosen, not 5 or 7, we will then divide that range by 6 to give us the interval size. So we're going to have 6 intervals, and our task right now is to calculate the interval size. So we'll go through and do that. So first, we have the greatest height minus the least height, which is 86 minus 63. So we have a range of 23 inches. So we would have found 86 and 63 by just sifting through these numbers. Okay, and then subtracting them. Then from there, let's just move forward and get the interval width. So we're looking at the range of 23 divided by 6, because we want 6 intervals. That means that each interval will have an interval size of 3.83, etc. But we don't want to use a decimal for this, so we're going to round it to 5. Okay, so an interval size of 5. And we're going to start from 60. 60 being just below our minimum value of 63. So at least we include for that value. So how the chart will look is starting from 60, using an interval size of 5, which has been rounded up from 3.83. So we're going 60 to 65, then keep that going, intervals of 5, 65 to 70, 70 to 75, all the way down. Okay, and then you go back to your data and you just count how many numbers are between the interval of 60 to 65. We can see there's 3 of them if you'd sifted through the information. Between 65 to 70, 3, 70 to 75, 8, all the way down to 2. So that's all we're asked for this one, creating a frequency table. And this one has 6 intervals. So we can see that there should be 6 frequencies, which means that there's going to be 6 bars when we graph this. Part B is construct a histogram. Okay, so now we're going to take our information here and graph it. So if you do that, it should look like this. Okay, so we've got the cherry tree heights. On the bottom, we've got the height in inches. On the side was the frequency. And notice that we chose a maximum frequency value of 9 because we have a frequency value here of 9 in the chart. The bars should be connected. Histogram bars are always connected. Bar graphs sometimes are connected, but for histograms, always keep them connected. Then you can see the intervals on the bottom. And there are 6 bars, which coincide with 6 intervals. Okay, and we can see the interval size is consistent. We're going by 5s on the bottom, just like we did in the chart. Okay, and then we just compare the bar height. From 60 to 65, 3, so that's shown here, with a height of 3, all the way over to 85 to 90 with a height of 2, frequency of 2. So that's been created there. The little squiggle on the bottom just means you've skipped all the values previous to 60 to get to that point. Looking at the range of heights that occurs most frequently, visually you can just inspect this graph and see the biggest bar. So you know it's between 75 and 80. Which one occurs the least frequently? Then just the opposite. Look for the smallest bar. So in this case, between 85 to 90. Okay, so we just keep that in mind. And that's here in written form as well. Thank you for watching.